If you're building a startup today, you already know this. Having a breakthrough idea is not the hard part. The hard part is turning that idea into something real, a working prototype, an MVP, something users can love. Traditionally, that idea to working app gap takes weeks or months. You need front-end, back-end, APIs, auth, hosting, UI logic. Even if you're fast, you lose momentum. And momentum is everything for a startup. But what if that gap could shrink from months to minutes? What if your app could come from just describing what you want? That's the promise of the new Google AI Studio. We'll break down what it is, how it works, and how you can use it to build AI-powered apps, even if you're not a full-stack developer. I'm Prateek from AGMP Consulting. Let's get into it. Every startup founder knows this pain. You have an idea, you share it, people love it, and then reality hits. To build the MVP, you need to architect a backend, choose a framework, set up hosting, connect APIs, deal with tokens, rate limits, data formats, build UI components, and deploy. Suddenly, it's no longer about your idea, it's about plumbing. You didn't start a company to write boilerplate code. You started it to solve a real problem. But engineering overhead often kills the idea before it ever meets a user. This is what Google AI Studio is attacking head-on. Google AI Studio is a web-based development environment where you can write a single prompt, describe the app you want, and the platform builds the prototype for you. The UI, the logic, the backend, all scaffold. It doesn't just generate code, it generates working apps. The key philosophy behind AI Studio is something Google calls vibe coding. You describe the vibe, purpose, and workflow, not the code. The AI writes the code to match your intention. You focus on the user experience, not libraries. This is huge. Let's walk through a few practical cases you can prototype in minutes. First, a customer support summary tool. Prompt: create a tool that connects to Gmail, extracts support emails, and summarizes customer complaints into a single dashboard. Output: a working UI, summary logic, and data pipeline. Second, a lead qualification chatbot. Prompt: build a chatbot that asks visitors qualifying questions and pushes the results to a Google Sheet. No code, no API wrestling, no hosting complexity. Third, an internal knowledge assistant. A bot that reads your company documents and answers questions based on your product playbooks. Before, 3 devs, 6 weeks, vector database headaches. Now, upload docs, describe chat behavior, deploy. Speed equals competitive advantage. In early-stage startups, the team that ships first gets customer feedback first. The team that learns faster wins. Google AI Studio gives you rapid prototyping, the ability to test 5 ideas instead of 1, faster investor demos, and faster customer validation. Most importantly, it allows founders to focus on problem solution value, not implementation. This is especially powerful for non-technical founders, solo entrepreneurs, and 2 to 3 person teams. Good question. No-code platforms let you assemble building blocks, but you're still doing the assembly. Google AI Studio creates the building blocks for you. Instead of drag a button, bind a function, write the logic, handle errors, you simply say, I want a button that sends this text to my CRM and updates the dashboard. The platform generates the logic automatically. This is beyond no-code. This is intent to code. Google has done something strategic here. AI Studio integrates directly with Google Cloud, Firebase, Workspace, Gemini API, Palm models, Vertex AI, Sheets, Docs, Gmail, and Android dev tools. Meaning, you're not just building prototypes. You can actually scale them into production without rewriting everything. This is the bridge between idea, prototype, product, scalable platform, all in one ecosystem. This is where it gets interesting. The productivity gap is no longer technical. Startups used to fail because they couldn't build fast enough. Now, startups will fail because they couldn't learn fast enough. The game is shifting. The winners will be the founders who iterate 100 times faster, the teams who test ideas before others finish requirements docs, and the companies who treat execution like breathing. Google AI Studio is not just a tool. It represents a new development philosophy. The best product teams are no longer the best coders. They are the fastest learners. Here's the playbook. First, start with a real user problem. Second, describe the solution in natural language. Third, let AI Studio generate the prototype. Fourth, test with real users the same day. Fifth, iterate. Sixth, then scale the version that works. Not 3 months later, the same week. This is how you compress the startup cycle. We're entering a world where your first draft app comes from a prompt. Your MVP comes from refining behavior, not coding features. And your competitive edge is how fast you can learn, adapt, and ship. And tools like Google AI Studio are about to become the default way new startups build. The gap between idea and product is disappearing. And if you're building something, this is your moment. If you want a deep dive tutorial, let me know. I'll create a complete step-by-step walkthrough. I'm Prateek from AGMP Consulting. See you in the next one.